big, small, you name it. But lately, I've been getting fired up about tiny houses. They're about simplifying your life and building something incredible. Building a tiny house might seem daunting, but it's doable. We'll take this journey step by step from sketch to keys. Solid foundation, trusted walls and all the details. So grab your tool belt because we're about to get started. Before we even think about picking up a hammer, we need a plan. This isn't just about avoiding headaches down the road, it's about building a tiny house that perfectly fits your life. First things first, what do you absolutely need in your tiny house? A full kitchen, a spacious workspace. Don't hold back, write it all down. Next up, the budget. Be realistic and remember, surprises always pop up during construction. Now let's get those creative juices flowing and sketch out a rough floor plan. This is where you bring your vision to life, figuring out where everything goes. Remember, every square inch counts in a tiny house, so think smart and maximize that space. All right, time to decide, are you hitting the open road or setting down roots? A mobile tiny house built on a trailer gives you the ultimate freedom to chase those sunsets. But if you're craving a more permanent spot for your tiny haven, a stationary foundation is the way to go. This opens up options like a pier foundation or a traditional wooden frame. Think long and hard about your lifestyle and needs. Do you crave adventure or a place to call home base? The choice is yours, and it's going to shape your entire tiny house journey. Okay, time to talk shop. Every successful build starts with the right tools and materials. For lumber, we're talking studs for framing, plywood for sheathing, and maybe some nice cedar siding if you want that warm, natural look. Insulation is key for a comfortable tiny house, so don't skimp there. And of course, you'll need roofing, fasteners, and all the little bits and pieces that hold it all together. Now for the fun part, the tools. A circular saw, drill, level, measuring tape, and a good old-fashioned hammer are your new best friends. And remember, safety first. Grab some safety glasses, gloves, and hearing protection. Chapter 4, laying the groundwork, building a solid tiny house foundation. The foundation is everything, folks. If it's not solid and level, your whole tiny house is going to be in trouble. For those going mobile, you'll need a sturdy trailer. Staying put, a pier foundation lifts your house off the ground. Or go with a wooden frame on a concrete slab. Make sure it's built to last. Double-check everything and call a pro if needed. A strong foundation means a strong tiny house. Chapter 5. Raising the walls, framing your tiny house dreams. With the foundation set, it's time to see those tiny house dreams take shape. Framing is like the skeleton of your house, giving it structure and strength. We'll be using those studs to create wall frames, making sure to include openings for windows and doors. This is a big job, but seeing those walls go up makes it all worthwhile. All right, time to get cozy. Insulation is key for keeping your tiny house comfortable year-round, no matter the weather outside. We'll be installing insulation in the walls, roof, and under the floor to create a tight thermal envelope. This will help keep the heat in during the winter and the cool air in during the summer, saving you money on energy bills and making your tiny house a true haven. There are lots of insulation options out there, from traditional fiberglass bats to eco-friendly alternatives like sheep's wool or recycled denim. Choose the best fit for your budget and environmental goals. Time to give your tiny house some curb appeal. Exterior cladding not only protects your home from the elements, but also adds a touch of personality. For a classic look, you can't go wrong with wood siding. Cedar, pine and redwood are all popular choices. If you prefer a more modern aesthetic, consider fiber cement siding or even metal panels. And don't forget the roof. Asphalt shingles are a common and affordable option, but metal roofing is becoming increasingly popular for its durability and longevity. Whatever you choose, make sure the cladding is properly installed to prevent leaks and ensure your tiny house looks great for years to come. Letting the light in, installing windows and doors. Windows and doors are more than just openings. They're the eyes of your tiny house, connecting you to the outside world. When choosing windows, energy efficiency is key. Look for double-paned windows with low E coatings to help regulate temperature and reduce energy costs. For doors, consider a solid core door for security and insulation. And remember, proper framing and sealing are crucial for both windows and doors to prevent drafts and leaks. Take your time with this step, ensuring everything is level and square. A little extra care now will pay off in the long run, giving you a bright and comfortable tiny house you'll love spending time in. Creating a flow building your tiny house interior. With the exterior complete, it's time to turn our attention to the heart of your tiny house, the interior. For walls, plywood is a cost-effective and durable option, while tongue and groove boards add a touch of rustic charm. When it comes to flooring, hardwood adds warmth and character, while laminate is a durable and easy-to-maintain alternative. Remember, in a tiny house, every inch counts, so think vertically. Built-in shelves, lofted beds, and multifunctional furniture are your best friends. This is where your personal style really shines through, so have fun with it. Choose colours and materials that bring you joy and create a space that truly feels like home. Powering up tiny house utilities made simple. Don't let the size fool you, even a tiny house needs proper utilities. We'll be tackling plumbing and electrical, making sure everything is up to code and safe. For plumbing, we'll be connecting to a water source and installing a water heater, sink and shower. For electrical, we'll be wiring outlets, lights and appliances, making sure everything is properly grounded and protected. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, consider a composting toilet. It's a great way to conserve water and reduce your environmental impact. Remember, safety first when it comes to utilities. If you're not comfortable tackling these tasks yourself, don't hesitate to call in a licensed professional. Function meets style. Furnishing your tiny house. Now for the fun part, furnishing your tiny house. Remember, every piece of furniture should serve a purpose. Think convertible sofas that turn into beds, nesting tables that can be tucked away when not in use, and wall-mounted storage to maximize floor space. Choose furniture that's lightweight and easy to move around, and don't be afraid to get creative with built-in solutions. This is your chance to personalize your space and make it reflect your unique style. Remember, less is more in a tiny house. Choose a few key pieces that you love and that serve multiple purposes. All right, we're in the home stretch. It's time to add those personal touches that transform your tiny house into a home. Hang some artwork, add some throw pillows, and bring in some plants to liven up the space. Consider adding a small porch, deck, or even a tiny garden to create an inviting outdoor living area. This is your chance to let your personality shine through and create a space that truly reflects who you are. Remember, it's the little details that make a house a home. So take your time, have fun with it, and enjoy the process of making your tiny house your own. We're almost there, but before you move in, there's one crucial step: inspections and permits. Building codes exist for a reason, to ensure your tiny house is safe and structurally sound. Contact your local building department to find out what permits you need and schedule inspections throughout the building process. This ensures your tiny house meets all the necessary safety standards and gives you peace of mind, knowing your hard work is up to code. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry, so don't skip this important step. You did it! You've built your very own tiny house. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Move in your belongings, make yourself a cup of coffee, and soak in the simplicity and charm of your new tiny home. Remember, tiny living is about more than just downsizing. It's about simplifying your life, reducing your environmental impact, and creating a space that brings you joy. Embrace the minimalist lifestyle, spend more time outdoors, and enjoy the freedom that comes with living tiny. Congratulations, you're now part of the tiny house movement. Well, there you have it, folks. We've gone through every step of building your dream tiny house, from the foundation to the finishing touches. Remember, building a house, no matter the size, is a journey. There will be challenges along the way, but with careful planning, the right tools, and a whole lot of determination, you can make it happen. And trust me, The feeling of stepping into a home you built with your own two hands, that's priceless. So go on, get out there and start building your own tiny house adventure. And remember, if you need a hand along the way, don't hesitate to reach out. Happy building.